Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Ybot, and I bring you Zagara. So, what does Zagara do? She does the Baneling barrage that launches a bunch of Banelings at your opponents in a straight line. She has the Hunter-Killer ability, which unleashes a Hydralisk and is basically a turret. An Infested Drop. She drops one of those Zerg drop pods onto your enemies and 2 roaches come out. And finally, the Creep Tumor. So, the Creep Tumor makes stuff go faster. Then she has for her heroic abilities the Devouring Maw, which will chomp down on enemy heroes and minions, keep them there for a few seconds, and then the Nidus Network, which allows her to travel from place to place instantly on the battlefield. So, we're going to get a game started up here, and we're going to show you Zagara in action. So, we've got a game ready to go. We've got Uther, we've got Zeratul, we've got Vala, and Tassadar, as well as myself. And we're doing it on Blackheart's Bay. Oh, yes.
Choose a talent.
Pirates and Talk of Yarmouth. To everyone who lives in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia, I am so sorry. So, I chose the talent that makes Zagara's Banelings go pretty much twice as far. The range is kind of ridiculous as you see it. Reaches pretty much all the way across the screen. It's huge, but it's actually not overpowered because the Banelings will get hit by towers. They're considered to be minions once they get flung out. They're not an ability like, say, Nova's Orbital Strike that can't be hit by things. They can be hit by minions, they can be hit by structures, and they will get basically any of the little guys that get in the way, they'll get hit first. They won't actually reach the tower or the hero if you're targeting them. And stupid Zeratul trying to stick his Psyblade right up Zagara's whatever that thing is on her back end there. And we did manage to get that Zeratul, actually. And that Rainer hero, oh, he is very low on health. Our heroes are kind of at half health here. Uther, myself, and Taster are all half health. We've got a Zagara of their own, and they've got an Muradin of their own. And, yeah, we're all just fighting over this watchtower here. And I'm trying to drop a drop pod. Oh, I managed to get it inside, but there Zagara just runs away, so nothing comes of that. And Zeratul is back, and oh, my apologies, guys. There seems to be a little bit of latency. There was a few problems when I did record this. I had one game where I was trying to record some Rainer footage for you guys, and that game actually I disconnected, which is unusual for me, not for the game itself. It happens all the time. Quite frankly, yeah, alpha is in fact alpha. And right now I'm just going back to the altar to get some more health, to restore my health and my mana. It's the fastest way to do it. I'm trying to see if I go a little bit closer to the wormhole there, if I get anything better. I don't really want to call that a wormhole. I'm going to call it the rabbit hole from now on. So, alright, I'm gonna go creeping by myself, which is, quite frankly, it's a terrible idea. I should not be going off by myself. Vala is down in the south, trying to just hold off the lane, which, not the greatest idea to be by yourself, period, on this one. For the time being, am getting away with it. I'm sure that will not be the case for the entire game, though. And Zeratul is actually saying that we should all be up top. And Vala and I are merely ignoring him, and I'm getting punished for going out by myself. And Zagara's trying to take me down, but not that hard. So I was able to get away, thankfully. Vala, looks like they got, yes they did indeed get the siege giants, so Vala's trying to fend those guys off, which is appreciated. And I've joined up again with the rest of our team, so before here we're going to see if we can make something happen. Muradin very smartly running the opposite direction as soon as he sees that. Okay, and launching out some banelings at the gate. They do okay damage. There's some talents to get them to do more damage versus minions and structures, but not against heroes, which I'm going to be using later on. And, ooh, Zeratul. Enemy Zeratul, you're really... Oh, down you go. Zeratul is, if you've seen any games or played any games where there's an Illidan, Zeratul and Illidan are very similar. They're very low on health, and down goes enemy Raynor. So anyway, Zeratul and Illidan have to be played very carefully, at least in my opinion. They're very low health heroes, but they can do a lot of damage, and if someone's running away, they can be relentless pains in the ass. So if someone's low on health and Zeratul's chasing them full on health, then you're pretty much dead. And, ooh, Zeratul trying to get me there, but managed to get away, get back to Tassadar, and do some degree of safety. I'm just firing off these banelings whenever I can. I've chosen the Medusa Blades talent here, so I can hit one guy at once, which is useful for killing minions. And, ooh, Muradin's trying to get me. We've got a 2-on-2. Yeah, it's just a 2-on-2, so we're good. Meanwhile, down in the south lane, Vala's still doing her own thing. They got the ship! Oh, shit. So, we are down a fort here in a second.
That's enough! He don't be working for free! Oh, that had to hurt!
And they also got the Southern Creek camp, so Vala's gonna have more work cut out for her. Vala's actually down. And Vala is criticizing us for not paying attention. So in response to that, I'm going to try to help her out a little bit. Try to clear out these creeps before I go back up top. Tassadar. That looks like an awful lot of heroes there. Top middle lane there, actually. Looks like there's an awful lot of people pushing there. Tassadar's down, Zeratul's down as well. Looks like our Uther is still alive and kicking, although he's really outnumbered at this point. Alright, so we'll get Zagara's wings on and we'll try to do something about it. Oh! That was bad! And I'm going down. There's pretty much... Yeah, there's no way to get away from that. They've got the tank to stun and slow me. And we'll... Oh! I think this is a... Alright, so they've got Zagara. Will they get anybody else? Will they get that Zeratul? Oh, they got someone with coins. Or actually, I think we... No, we got... Whose Uther died? Was it ours or theirs? It was ours. Jeez. And I'm just lobbing things up there, trying to get any heroes running away. And... Yes, we really want to get those doubloons in. And, oh, they're trying to turn into balloons. Not on our watch. There's a Baneling exchange. And, it's very low on health. Managed to chomp down on the enemy Zagara there. And Zagara looks like she might go down. And down she goes. And Zeratul, down he goes as well. Very low on health, that Zeratul. If you do not get away, you will most certainly die if you've got more than one hero fighting, especially if there's a hero with a stun. But he does have Blink, and you should be reserving Blink for those sorts of situations. I'm just trying here, fending them off as best as I can. And we've reached an accord with Blackheart! So this is how we do it down in Yarmouth, ladies and gentlemen. Fire up the cannons. Fire up the Brewsties. Get some Keiths. Throw some tasty haddock on the Barbie. And I'm not even Alright, so what do we got here? Now we're talking about fish. Makes me want some delicious fish and chips. Oh! So I'm down to half health here. Uther's down to half health. We've got some help coming in. Our Zeratul, our Uther is down. I'm just barely alive there. Zagara just hanging in, and Zagara's going down. She must be going down. Is that 1 health? Down she goes. Alright, so Val is coming out here, and they've got Blackheart.
Let this be a lesson to ya. Don't wait for me.
Blackheart's gonna take out our forward fort there with his cannons. So yeah, this is the one thing about this map, is that you really want to be out and about as much as you can. You don't want to be really holding off the lanes the way that Vala is doing, unless there is some special creeps that are going to destroy structures. So if there's special minions or creeps that are going to destroy structures... Uther getting hit within our own sphere of influence. Oh! Got away, that's good. And the Hyperion is coming from the green. We'll have to try to hold them off as best we can here. And Rainer and their Uther are getting away. I threw out some Banelings just to hope to get them. I did manage to get 1 hit on their enemy Uther, not enough though. And we've got the Mutalisk talent now. So the Mutalisk is different, because you'll see it here in a second. There we go, the Mutalisk replaces the Hydralisk, and its attack splashes like a regular in StarCraft. So it's useful. I suspect it doesn't do full damage on the splash.
My wounds have been mended.
We've got some roaches that drop down just to try to help out. And those guys are just going to follow the lane. They're not going to follow Murden. Oh, Murden really low on health. Tried to get those Banelings out to hit him. Did not connect. And Zagara. Zagara got me. The enemy Zagara got me with the bomb. Didn't do all that much damage. And we've got the numbers advantage. Zagara almost down. Murden at 1/3 health. Jimmy at really low health with the Zeratul, and down Zeratul goes. But we got a double kill. We got the enemy Zeratul, and we got Murden and Zagara. Triple kill. And my apologies, guys. More latency. The servers were a little bit uppity. 4 kills. So they only have 1 hero left. But Blackheart's still bombarding our base. And I still have a craving for fish and chips ever since I talked about that haddock.
I think they've had enough.
Oh man, there's nothing like good fish and chips. There's so much crappy fish and chips with cod in it. Never get fish and chips with cod. Always get it with haddock. And if you're making it yourself, make sure that if you don't live in a kind of a maritime city or province, that will have fresh fish right off the boat, that is at least frozen fresh. Because, like, if you do it yourself, or if you go to a restaurant that's like frozen fresh, then it's good. It tastes almost like it does if it comes from, like, Halifax. It's so good. And I like fish and chips. We'll go with that. I'm dead. So is Zeratul. Who cares? I like fish and chips. And, alright, so right now, we are now down 3 players. They are, however, down 2 players. And, yeah, they got some coins from us when we all died there. We have some siege giants, and down the siege giants go very quickly for their side. So far, we're not in the greatest situation by the looks of it. At least by the mini-map. It looks like we have lost all 3 of our forward bases. They haven't lost any forward bases entirely. We have done some damage, though. Definitely see that. Myself and Luke the Paladin here, trying to make something happen. Zagara rolling the banelings down, trying to kill me. Tassadar with the storm. Does not appear to connect. Baneling rollout by myself. Managed to get Fox there. Now retreating back, get some
As you say.
Luke does not appear to be impressed. It looks like they're all pushing for our southern lane here. So let's see here. Get down on the tower. Trying to bring down the other tower. Storms flying left, right, and center.
Let's skip the treasure hunt. It's right there. Go grab it.
And I'm pulling back to the core here. So I'm no good dead. Make sure I'm topped up on my mana. Zagara's best way of dealing with opponents is to strike at them from a distance and lob banelings at them. And you'd be surprised when you just lob banelings and you don't think they'll connect when they actually manage to. And somehow we managed to push those guys back. Alright, very good. So we got 1 hero down. Out here, and as you can see, as I was speaking about earlier, the banelings hit the first enemy target. They also hit structural things. I've run into several games where I didn't realize they would hit something structural, and they do. It would be nice if Blizzard would maybe get it to have the banelings go around the structural things, but at the same time, there's a certain skill ceiling that gets lowered if we do that, so that's a tough one. I think probably maybe just leave it the way it is. And Blackheart, they're trying to get more gold from Blackheart, and the enemy Rainer drops the Hyperion again. However, not doing that much damage to us. We're level 17 now. I'm going to drop those 5 doubloons that I have, and that's going to be enough. That's going to get Blackheart out.
They're all paid up.
So we've reached an accord with Blackheart. He's going to start smashing the top towers there. The top fort. Very good. And I'm just trying to get the cloaked enemies out. Just seeing if I can get them.
Took Davy Jones' locker with you.
Get that fort. Yes, that fort is down, and oh, they were... Oh jeez, I'm almost dead. Paladin Uther's almost dead, so is Muradin. Lobbing up the Baneling, see if they'll connect. No, the minions get in the way. Oh, but the enemy Zero Tool does go down. And the storm, Tassadar with a good storm.
None shall stand against.
That worked. Oh! Oh! Enemy Uther trying to retreat. Not gonna happen. Enemy Uther is down.
Your time is over.
And our entire team is up here now, so we're grouping up. We've got several people, looks like 3 people down on that team. Very good. However, the golem, the sea golem is coming at us. Laying waste to our forts, and that was completely useless. That's one of the things that that's one of the reasons why I think that maybe the Banelings should be readjusted. Although, at the same time, I'm just thankful that that didn't do damage to our structures. Alright, so we're going to try to get this guy since they're still doing it, and no longer, they're now at full strength again. But we've got Blackheart again, we've got more doubloons to him, and he's going to break more forts for us. Excellent!
I love it!
And Val's asking for us to help Luke out there and try to take down those Reapers. Very good. We've got one. We've got the second one shortly. There we go. And we've got some pressure going on the south lane there. Looks like the enemy Uther's trying to make something happen in the northern lane. Do we still have coins for Blackheart? Do we still have enough coins? They have... I've got a set number of coins in there. I forgot how much. Oh! Rainer's trying to stop us there.
Two in a row.
Make sure to keep my distance in this particular case. Alright. So I've made it somewhat back to safety. I believe I do actually have 8 coins there. The screen recording this is a skosh blurry. So anyway, I've got my level 20 talent, got the Tyrant Maw ready to go, and I'm going to ask them to come back and back me up while I drop off those coins. If I get those coins, I believe we will be like halfway there to another bombardment, which will be huge. Zeratul has 11 coins, so in fact we will be ready to go again once he drops those coins, once Jimmy pays off Blackheart. Alright, time for some more action.
Let's liven up this place.
Uther pushing the lane on his own, Jimmy and Zagara coming in. Enemy Zeratul, enemy Uther rather, running the hell away. Jimmy or Zeratul doing a very good job of keeping him there.
Your enemy
Lincoln and just running up to him, cutting him down, and I'm launching the Banelings out. Now I'm launching the Banelings out, and they did nothing, as usual. Drop down some...
I think they've had enough.
Alright. Tyrant Maw! Ah! Connected. Excellent. Down goes Vala. Our Uther getting very low on health. Down goes Uther. And I'm getting extremely low on health, as was Tastar. Oh, did we get... very close on getting put Murd in there. Just gonna Hearth back. So, they almost wiped out our entire team. I'm the only one left, so... What am I gonna do? Probably something stupid. Like, go get creeps on my own. Yep. Gonna go ahead and violate the #1 rule of Heroes of the Storm for myself. Once again, which is don't be a hero. Murden coming in. Trying to fend off Murden here. I appear to be okay for now. Murden on his way back, now that I've got the doubloons. And Zagara coming in, and this looks pretty bad for me. I better start running.
Your enemy has it out.
And Rainer too. I'm definitely dead now.
Your
Yep.
killing spree be over.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I have the #1 rule of this game, don't be a hero. Because no matter how buff you think you are, when there's numbers advantage against you, you're still gonna die.
Enemies destroy.
And, oh, we are in a rough spot here. We are down to 1 keep for the southern lane. Which, ironically, has been the lane that's been the most under siege this entire game. We did manage to get that creep camp, though, so we're going to put a little pressure on them. They are not in much better of a position. They only have 2 forts. And if we manage to get a team kill, it's going to be pretty big at this point, because it's a 60-second cooldown. It's a very long cooldown. We've got a few coins that we've given off to Blackheart so far. We've got 6 out of the 18 that we need, so we need to do some work. One problem with our keep being down is that our opponents now have catapults. Granted, we would as well going down that center lane. But that's just another thing we need to keep in mind as well, to break down the defenses very, very slowly with those catapults. So, first thing I do when I res is take down those catapults. And now, I'm going to go off on my own in a bit more safe of an area here, and try to take down this hard which I figured was not that much of a problem at level 20, and I'm fairly sharpish, fairly quickly. We do have a numbers advantage again. Luther is down, Nerd and another hero is down, and there goes our number advantage. Oh! We're back to equal. Those cooldowns are...
like a hero has quit the fight.
Alright, we have another number advantage, so apparently I missed a great big epic battle there. That's fine. Try to defend our core. Try to make sure they don't attack our core. If they get that shield down, if they start doing damage, then that damage is there to stay. The shield will regenerate. Looks like those particular mercenaries have been cleaned up pretty well here, so let's keep going.
We should capture this mercenary camp.
So I'm just going to team up with the remaining heroes that are alive here still. And we're going to get our guys back in 2-1. Alright, there we go. So now we have the two-man advantage here. So we're going to... Appears that we're going to go down here actually and get that mercenary camp of knights. Try to apply some pressure on the side. We're applying pressure on both lanes to still have forwards.
Looks like a hero has quit the fight. Let's skip the treasure hunt. It's
And
right
Val
there.
is off.
Go grab it.
It appears collecting doubloons. Blackheart's dropped the treasure chests, so we better get those.
Looks like
Because they
a
do
hero's
have
back
more
for
coins than we
more.
do right now. Although that's just changed.
Conquest
We've just picked up 5 coins. We're now even. We now have 17, 18, and we've reached an accord! Excellent!
Who cares? Let's get to the fun part.
They do not have a lot of things left, but they do have a sea giant, a sea golem rather.
Your core is under attack.
This guy can lay down some serious hurt. He's around as powerful as the golems that you get on the Haunted Mines. They're similar, very tough. But he does, at level 20, he does go down fairly quickly.
Don't be working for free.
Comparatively so, at least. He's the toughest minion you can get. He did manage to take a big chunk out of our core, though. We're at 65%. That's fairly extreme. Alright, just going to make sure that we use that TP. So we do, we're in trouble. And we're going to lose it anyway. They've reached an accord.
Looks like your enemies all paid.
And I still want fish and
Fire,
chips.
you blackguards! Your enemies destroy the key. Old Blackheart's got a gift for you. Ha ha!
So we're just dancing
Your
around the
core
center
is
here,
under
trying to make
attack.
something happen. Murden trying to see if he can pick off one of us. Uther going back for more. And Blackheart's targeting our core.
Who's got the coin for me, service?
And down we go. Alright, so. A lot of action in that game. It's a fairly good game. That's why I chose to show it to you guys. Even though it was a defeat, there was a lot of action out in the field. It wasn't a one-sided ass-kicking like some of the games on Heroes of the Storm can be. So, I hope you enjoyed that overview of the level 5 Zagara there, with pretty much all of her abilities unlocked. I showed you guys the Tyrant Maw rather than the other one there, the Nidus Network. Just because the Nidus Network I found is not actually that interesting even with the Broodlings. So, in terms of our actual stats here, we did very well. I mean, overall, in terms of hero kills, we dominated. In terms of mechanics, we did very well. So, once again, a very close game. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on Zagara. If you want to see more stuff like this, please subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Twitter, at @ybotpowered, all one word. You can also follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/ybotpowered if you want to follow me on the evil Facebook. And thank you very much for watching, guys. See you next time.